You are the world champion! The world champion! That's how we do it. Simply lovely. Yes. Woo!
Shit, I just music. This music's still ass.
Oh my lord, Max! Yes! Yes! Oh my god!
Who is that shouting, bro? Yo, that music is genuinely ass, bro.
Okay, dear drivers, welcome to the Miami GP pre-race press conference. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all have put the practice laps in since it's going to be a very competitive race. All the top races are there today. All the title contenders are here today, even for this press conference, unlike the last time. So, who wants to go first? Is there anyone who wants to go first, or I'll choose someone to go first?
Gotta ask a
I can
question
go
first.
dude.
Who wanted to ask a question? You can go ahead. You can ask the question.
Nah, I said you gotta ask a question first before you ask who wants to go first.
Yeah, that was my question. Okay, yeah, we're gonna ask the CRD private to come speak with us. So, how are you feeling today with your pace and the recent performances? Say the last time around you had um, decent pace around the other USA track. So,
Like just you're waffling, but anyways, man. To be honest, uh, I just came back from work, so I don't really have time to practice as much. So I'm not actually practiced for this track at all. But Of course, I've got Milo here, who at the practice race is a pretty fast driver. Yes, he lives in the trenches, but if he doesn't disconnect, I have high hopes on him winning this because at the moment he's at 121s sufficiently, you know. I'm just gonna rely on him and his advice and tips. So the aim is for Haas to be in the podium spot, you know, or to be somewhere high in the grid. Of course, everyone wants to win. I don't see myself winning this race because I'm not strong at the moment. But you know what I'm saying? Uh, the aim is just for Haas to achieve higher points today, you know?
Okay, yes, I get what you mean. So I I wish your team all the best. And maybe you can tell us what type of strategy you're going to go. Are you going to push from the starting, or because since you're saying that you haven't practiced a lot, are you going to push from the start to keep up with the other drivers are, or are you going to let the
Wait,
tires wear out and then push?
nah. I never need to push against these guys. They're nowhere in my league, you know? So if I'm going to be completely honest, I'm going to be relaxed, have a table in front of me, put my foot on the table with a cushion behind my head, eating popcorn on the side while one hand on the controller. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to try. I'm not going to push at all. It's going to be like I'm watching Netflix. You feel me? Nothing too shabby.
Oh, okay. Um, there's some big words from the Haas main driver um, who's very confident about the upcoming race in Miami, and so we're gonna um we're gonna switch the focus to one of the drivers who are speaking up to him, which is gonna be um Sunny Hayes, I believe it is. Sunny Hayes, what do you say to this, to his statement?
What statement?
Uh, to his statement that he's gonna be putting his feet up on the couch, eating popcorn, and he's gonna win against y'all without even um trying hard.
I don't know, and I don't really care.
Okay, that's just I don't know what to say to that too. So we're gonna switch our focus to KY. So KY, I believe he won the RAL at the last two races. I'm not too sure, but KY, how are you feeling uh, today ahead of the
Well,
race?
I won Australia by a little bit, and then I did terribly at Indianapolis. I think Miami's probably going to be better than Indianapolis. Um, I don't know. I've got high hopes. I like the track. We'll see.
Okay, thank you so much. And now I'm gonna ask Silver Boomy a question. Last time out, you said you were very confident in your pace, on your overall pace, and that you didn't see any problems with the upcoming races since they're all tracks you really like. So how do you go into this Grand Prix? Like, walk us through your weekend or or
Well,
pre-race rituals.
since last week, I haven't done practice again. I forgot to. But yeah, high hopes as always. Um, we're not quite sure on the strategy yet, but we hope to get that done before the race starts. Hopefully, in quali, we'll get some practice laps as well. Um, but yeah, always hoping for the best. I think we can be strong here even without a second driver, unless we get one.
Okay, so I believe there's a driver shortage as well here, and we're now gonna switch to the home hero of Miami, which is gonna be Avalanche. Will also be doing a few laps ahead of the race in the 2010 Red Bull, I believe it is. Avalanche, are you able to speak to us right now? Okay, Avalanche, if it's not possible, it's okay. We're gonna go to Linen now. Linen, how do you feel ahead of the Grand Prix?
I haven't really practiced all week apart from yesterday, just doing some testing. So not really expecting much. My only goal is to do better than what I got last season in Miami, which was a P9 finish. So yeah, just trying to do better than that.
So you're gonna try to maximize your performance from last year, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Irma, are you able to speak? Okay, I guess not.
I'm
Then
able to
we'll
speak.
I will go to Sid the Slot. Sid the Slot. I believe you were saying earlier this week that the Ferrari didn't look too well, especially with the issues in the aerodynamics department and all of that. Uh, can you tell us a bit more how you feel ahead of the weekend about the car? Okay, Sid Slot, I believe he's not able to speak right now. Then we'll move to I Roblox with him. How do you feel ahead of the Grand Prix? I believe you're one of the newer drivers on the grid. Is that true?
Yo, what? Oh no, I'm not a driver. I'm an engineer, man.
Okay, so what is your strategy going to be for your team, if I'm allowed to ask that? What are you going to give them for this race?
Strategy. We might start with like some mediums, you know. The last race we saw that they had good grip. They lasted almost the entire race. You could basically run full laps around them, like the full course of the race with mediums, one set. And yeah, I think we'll stick to mediums. And we're still thinking of like a second stint right now, but yeah.
Okay, so I believe it's going to be a one-stop strategy then, or
We'll see. We'll see how grip treats us in the race.
okay, perfect. I believe the last one here is going to be DJ Viper 1232. I believe you're also new to this league. How are you feeling ahead of the race?
Yeah, I don't know. It's my first race here. Hopefully, I do well.
Okay, so we have a very low expectation here from DJ Viper, who's just gonna try to get some points, I believe, into this first race in this league. And with that, dear drivers, ladies and gentlemen who are watching the YouTube stream, we're gonna end this press conference here. We wish you all the best for the upcoming
You
race in
didn't ask
Miami.
me anything.
Sunny Hayes, I did ask you the question. You just said
One
you
question.
don't care.
Oh,
Okay, Sunny Hayes, I believe maybe you can tell us more about the car, about your Ferrari, because Sid the Slot is not able to speak right now. Maybe you can tell us more.
Ferrari. Oh, the blue one. Double
And
DNF
it's
right now. It's gonna be today. I beg to differ.
oh,
Double
okay. So
DNF today.
Ferrari drivers are going in with very very low expectations.
F5.
Okay, so this is very surprising from the Ferrari drivers who are normally very very optimistic ahead of races. But this time, I believe they might have just accepted their fate ahead of the Miami Grand Prix, which is a bit sad since we always love a bit of Ferrari fandom, fiction, whatever you want to call it. But I believe that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to end this press conference. press conference. And with that, dear drivers, ladies and gentlemen who are watching the YouTube